So I've just reached a part of the West Highland Way where it opens up and you see a larger landscape. You can see Ben Lomond in the distance and Dumgoyne, part of the Campsies, much closer to you. It's a beautiful section and it gets a little bit rocky. I would suggest a mountain bike is the best for this. But I've seen many people doing it on hybrids and cyclocross bikes as well. It doesn't matter how many times I go along the start of the West Highland Way from Milngavie, it always looks stunning. It doesn't matter what the seasons are. At the moment it's summer and it's filled with gorgeous leafy green trees and bluebells. It's really lush, but even in the other seasons it's beautiful. I'm still on the West Highland Way, but I'm going to turn off to head towards Dumgoyne and Glengoyne Distillery now. If you were following the West Highland Way, which goes all the way to Fort William in the Highlands, over 96 miles, you would head straight on over there. What I'm going to do is go up towards the road and turn left. Here you can see Dumgoyne, which I'm going to go in front of shortly. And over in the distance there, the white building in the foreground is Glengoyne Distillery. Pipe track runs between Blanefield or Strathblane and Killearn, and it follows the line of I think it was a 19th century development that was to transport water from Loch Katrine to Glasgow. It was decided then there wasn't enough clean water. I think there'd been an episode of pollution or poor water that had led to illness in Glasgow, and so it was decided that they would build a pipeline all the way from Loch Katrine, a freshwater loch, down to Glasgow. And so this track that I'm going to be going on now follows the line of this pipe, and it's essentially, it was a sort of aqueduct. You can't really see it because the pipe's under the ground, but there is evidence of little aqueduct bridges along the pipe track, and I'll stop and I'll take some pictures of those. It's absolutely fascinating, and it's a beautiful route that you can follow all the way from Killearn to Strathblane, and obviously it goes further up towards Loch Katrine. But it's really interesting, and it's an amazing piece of engineering. You can look it up. There's some heritage sites that will tell you more about it. The pipe track are gates. They're gates mainly to keep livestock in fields, and it's really important that you shut them properly. The latches are a bit old in places, so you have to make sure that they shut properly. There's this sign here that makes it very clear. To be honest, it is a little bit of a pain if you're on your bike, but if there's 2 of you or 3 of you, you can set it up as you go along so that you don't have to open so many. Anyway, when you stop on a nice day, you can always take a look at the views. this is where the pipe track comes down into Blanefield and Strathblane. It joins the main road, and you want to turn right, and then just where those white buildings are, you can turn left and take another sharp left onto a track. Following signs for the John Muir Way, which will connect in to the West Highland Way, going through Mugdock and back to Milngavie. As you can see, it's a lovely evening. Ben Lomond in the distance there. Beautiful day.